Good morning. Okay, so what I thought I'd do is I'd do a little video to show you TradingView. It's just one of the many websites that I use to gather information about how well a coin is doing. So obviously the whole point of trading is to buy when either there's a dip or when the coin has gone down in price, and then sell at a profit, whatever profit you're kind of aiming for. So this is TradingView. It's a free website to use. You don't have to pay for a subscription at all. The free membership is absolutely fine for what I use it for anyway. So at the top section here, there's a search box. What I do, because I'm trading Bitcoin to US dollars at the moment, I just type in BTC and then whatever you're trading with. And here, can you see on the right hand side, it's got the different exchanges. Now, make sure you pick up the correct exchange, i.e. the one you're using. If you're following me, then it will probably be Poloniex, because that's the one that I use. I don't use any of the others yet. I don't need to. I love Poloniex. I love the way the graphs look. So basically, if you click on this one, Poloniex, and then if you scroll down a little bit, it will tell you, give you some information about how well the coin has done, just in a graph form. But what I use this interactive chart. Click on that, and then what this does, it gives you a live view of what's happening. Now, I'm not going to go into too much on how to set this up correctly in the graph, because if you are serious about trading, have a look at iCoin Pro, because they taught you through step by step how to do all this. But I just want to show you pictorially what some of the things mean. So at the top, if you can see the first graph, there's red blobs and there's green blobs. So red blobs indicate the price going down, and how big they are indicates how much of a drop. So there you can see it was 22% drop. You see there, 0.31%. So you can see how much the drops are. The green blobs indicate an upwards climb in value. So this is quite useful when you're looking at whether to buy or sell on your exchange. I'm just going to talk to you about these two graphs as well, because these are quite important. So if you can see this white space at the top and then the purple space in the middle, whenever a coin goes above 70, so you can move your cursor and you can see where 70 is, which is the line here. Whenever a coin goes above 70, usually it comes back down in price. You can see here it's gone up, ooh, and then it's gone down, it's gone up, and then it's gone down, it's gone up, and then it's gone down. And you can see that on this graph as well. Look, it's gone up here, there's a green, and then it's gone down a little bit, and then it's gone up, and then it's gone down. You know, it reflects what this line says here. And the reason for that is because when it goes over 70, it's classed as overbought, i.e. loads and loads of people have bought it. So obviously, once loads of people buy something, it kind of becomes less valuable, just from literally knowing about supply and demand, just basic principles. So then it just goes down in value, which is quite useful when you're considering whether to go in and buy a coin or not. You can kind of track what you think is going to happen. This graph at the bottom is really useful as well. There are some technical terms what these lines are called, but I'm not going to talk to you in technical terms because that's not my style. I'm just going to call them blue and orange. So when the blue line crosses the orange line, it usually signifies that the price is going to go up in value. And when the section opens up, you can see it opens up quite a lot here. It usually signifies there's going to be a massive leap up in price. And you can see that here. You can see that green blob is the biggest green blob there is out of all this this graph here. And that's what happens. It keeps continually going up. Maybe there's a few dips along the way, nothing major. And then what happens is it's been oversold. So it's gone over 70 and it started coming down again. And you can see that on that graph. And you can see that on here as well. So what I do when I'm trading is I have Poloniex open, and obviously I'm watching the order book, seeing it going up or down. And then I'll also keep an eye on this as well. I'll keep an eye on, okay, does that look like it's heading down? It kind of does to me. Does that look like it's heading down? It kind of does to me. Maybe now's not the right time to buy it. Maybe here would be the right time to buy it. Wait for it to go up. And then when it starts coming back down again, you can maybe think about selling here. Does that make sense? So I'm much more of a visual learner. I prefer to learn by looking rather than knowing all the technical terms. And I think that's how I learn best. Obviously, if you need to learn all the technical terms, then put some time into learning that. But that just gives you an indication of how to use these graphs. And like I said, if you are serious about trading, I found the training and the education from iCoin Pro to be amazing. It's not that much money. You know, I think I pay less than 30 quid a month, English pounds. You can cancel it when you want. They've got some amazing tools. They do weekly training if you want it. It's like having your own crypto coach if you need it. So yeah, that was everything I wanted to cover. If you've got any questions, let me know. Thank you. Bye.